15-0. 15 out.
What do you get off when you're watching Flavio Cobolli on a tennis court, and what impressed you a couple of days ago from his performance in particular?
Well, I mean, we can look at what the ball does, and it's very impressive off the forehand, especially backhand was working very nicely that day as well, but he moves so well. He is so quick around the court. He's one of the best movers on tour. Sometimes you can get transfixed on what the ball is doing, but just look at what the footwork is doing. His movement around it, the spacing is perfect. Very explosive with his legs as well. He was using the kicking first serve a fair bit, getting that up high. That works well. Driving up with the legs. Very impressive player.
How is he on a sort of medium fast? This is, isn't it? Medium fast indoor hard court. How's that match up for him?
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good one, to tell you the truth. I mean, he plays well on grass. We saw that this year, Wimbledon quarterfinals. I think he adapts well to this surface. I think it's a good surface for him. Clay, I think, of course, a very, very good surface for him. It's a surface he grew up on, but it's one of the reasons why he's going to be around for a very long time. And have a great career if he stays healthy, is because he can play on all the surfaces. And you need that on tour.
Italian cheerleaders just behind the bench, out in force. They're back from a short break. Will be in full voice.
Yeah, does well to hold his position behind the baseline. Bergs, he doesn't want to get pushed too far back. As Cobolli can't allow him to dictate. That was nice timing on the backhand. Nice and early.
Good pace to that serve. Just over 130 miles an hour straight off the bat, first game.
Only 6 foot. That is seriously big for someone his size.
Successful first game. We were alongside one another at the start of the tie, weren't we, for the national anthems. A couple of things struck me. One, the sense of emotion when you're down court level, the noise, but also when Cobolli walked out, you know, a lot's been made of, obviously there's no Yannick Sinner on the Italian team this year, no Lorenzo Musetti. What a great opportunity is for someone like Cobolli just to grow as a tennis player and to take on this responsibility. This is a big, big deal here in Italy, isn't it? He is firmly in the spotlight, and so far seems to be relishing it.
It's quite the shift, isn't it, mentally, knowing you're coming out as the #1 player. And a lot of players, they like to sort of be in the wings of the really big stars. You know, Yannick Sinner, obviously, and Musetti gets a lot of attention as well, and sometimes you can just be in the background quietly getting on with your business, but when you're at the forefront, it's slightly different. The pressure is really on. But on the evidence of a couple of days ago, I think he deals with it pretty well. He's going to have to do it again. That's his father and coach.
And I also started to sort of fast forward and think about, you know, what it would do to someone like Cobolli if the Italians do win this weekend for a third time and he's the leader. You know, what that does for you going into the off-season and then the belief coming into the 2026 season.
Your confidence will be sky high. You know, you'll be putting in those extra sprints in the off-season. So pumped.
Huge motivator, though, isn't it? You know, some players, understandably, probably stagger into the off-season. You're feeling like king of the world if you've just won Davis Cup.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? If you can do that, you're more than willing to put the hard work in again. Finish on a high.
Bergs looking pretty sharp early on, though. It's been a good season for the Belgians. Started the year around 70 in the world. Got some early success as a qualifier. Made the final in Auckland. Lost to Monfils in that final. Another run to a final in Zettergenbosch in the summer. Lost that final to Gabriel Diallo, the young Canadian. Around a 32 at the US Open, that run in Shanghai where he beat Sebi Korda, Casper Ruud, Cerundolo, and got his revenge on Diallo before losing to Djokovic. So another very good year for Zizou.
Belgium.
And he's built as well, hasn't he? You know, we talked about Cobolli in that respect, but good 2024, and he's just kept pushing. He's an ambitious young man.
Absolutely, he is. Yeah, I like his work ethic and what you see on the practice court and the match court. He is a very good professional. You know he's dedicated to what he does. Tough moment in the middle of the season where he had to just figure out what he wanted going forward. Took a few first rounds, actually, in the middle of the year. There's been some chopping and changing with coaches as well. Can be quite disruptive, but got a good fit right now. Traveling a bit with Ruben Bellmans. Jandovic, the main coach, he speaks very highly of him, does Jan. Someone that he says knows will maximise his career, whatever that may be. He's so dedicated to what he does.
Yeah, he's a kind of tennis professor, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's worked with all sorts of players over the years, so much experience.
That was a good angle in defence. Turned defence into attack there, Bergs. Finding that sort of angle was impressive. Probably took Cobolli by surprise.
That was a quick shot of Bemmelman's, by the way, one of his two coaches. It's part of the the Belgian Davis Cup setup here this week, so he's courtside. See him in conversation with the captain a lot. A lot of turning rounds by the captain on the court, on the bench, and consulting with Bevelmans on a regular basis.
Truly is a team effort. Even if you're captain, you need support, you need help. Another set of eyes watching things unfold. Nicely done. Good on the approach. Nice amount of whip to it. Can't hit those that aggressively because it's low. You've got to get it up and down quickly. Good angle to see that one from. He has got a solid pair of hands as well, Cobolli. That was nice technique.
A lively start then. Energetic starts. Full of intensity from these two, as you would expect on this stage. Italy ahead 2-1.
Time.
After the earlier confusion, we can confirm it's Barry Cowan down court side for us. How's it looking down there, Baz?
Yeah, good evening, guys. You didn't cue to me a little bit earlier, did you?
No, yeah, I'd forgotten the rotor, so I wasn't sure whether it was Nick or your good self down there. But
no, I am here, really enjoying the opening 3 games. Real energy, as you would expect in this crowd. They expect their #1 player to come through, but Bergs also looks good and strong.
So it's still bouncing down there, Baz. Incredible atmosphere ahead of the first match today.
Yeah, most certainly is bouncing. I think for Cobolli, I like the advantage we have when they're courtside, as you know, guys, you're able to almost look at the guys in their eyes early on, and Cobolli is absolutely dialed in, which was certainly the case when I actually saw him as I was walking to the media centre. He walked straight past us, and then the noise that we heard from the locker room as he entered the locker room from the gym was something else. It was almost like Italy had just won the World Cup final. There was noise coming out, and I said to Nick as we walked in the media room, guys, that it's got to be intimidating, because you know how close all the locker rooms are. It's got to be intimidating for Belgium when you hear that noise. And they've got a crew, about 30 of the Italians.
Sometimes you don't expect it that high. Snatched at this one. Quite a fair bit of racket movement as well on contact. Lost control of it.
I do think he will create a lot of errors due to his speed.
Oh, it's just faded away. So, first couple of chances coming Cobolli's way.
Just been told by Hawkeye as well that the point before that ball, that volley he took on, was actually going out. So maybe that was the reason he was unsure whether to take it or not. Might be very costly in this game.
Grazie.
Italy in the driving seat.
Italy conduce 3-1.
Early break for the world's number 22. That will settle any nerves, if there are any.
It's so noticeable, the difference in the ball toss. He threw it a long way out in front, Cobolli. Not the same for Bergs.
I think that is Edoardo Bove, young Italian footballer who is good friends with Flavio.
Yeah, nice to have your teammates around you, but also your friends as well. Advantage of playing home. Friends and family can attend.
Dream start then for Team Italy, who look like they are already forging towards another final. Twelve wins in a row for the Italians. These fans are getting used to success at this level. Fourth consecutive appearance in the semi-finals, hoping to reach a third consecutive Davis Cup final, of course, this evening. This time on home soil.
Time.
Of course, this competition goes far beyond the top level, this final 8 week of tennis. 158 nations entered the Davis Cup during 2025. 882 players nominated through the year. So many nations, gives them the opportunity to stage high-profile ties on home soil, inspire the next generation. Tons of kids coming through the gates watching tennis, perhaps in a city or a town where you don't necessarily get tour-level tournaments. See them all over the world, don't you, Davis Cup ties?
Absolutely, yeah. That's great. Nice when the players take a little bit of time as well to speak to the fans as well. Certainly the fans have travelled. Inspire a few kids.
Did you visit any as a kid, Davis Cup? What's your first Davis Cup experience?
My first Davis Cup experience was actually playing Davis Cup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jumped the queue there, just went straight to the top. Good for you.
Gioco Belgium.
Jogged my memory earlier today thinking about the Italian side. I actually remember seeing them play in Brighton on the south coast of England. Adriano Panatta in that team.
Wow.
And I think my brother was a ball boy. That's why I was there.
Oh, very cool.
Trying to take it all in.
Where did they play in Brighton? Must have been outdoors then.
No, I think it was. There's a Brighton Centre. I'm not sure whether it's still called that, but I think it was an indoor venue. St Davis Cup tennis in Eastbourne as well on that Centre Court at Devonshire Park. Those special occasions.
Yeah, that's a very good return, because Cobolli's got a good kick serve, and he's chosen to really get up the court there and take it earlier. That's the way it looks like he's going to try and deal with it, not hang back.
First serve. Brindisi e pari. 15-all.
There's a real composure about Cobolli. He's one of those players, and you cannot teach it. You're either born with it or you're not. That just seems to have time.
Well, that was a very telling shot against Miselic a couple of days ago. The backhand line hit that flat. So effective.
Now, I'm going to have to jump in here, guys, that Darcy's just telling Bergs to use the slice. So he looked at Bammelmans looked at Darcy, so let's see if that is something he implements in the next few points.
Good return. Got that back with pace up the middle.
That's never a bad option. Very safe, big target. You give your opponent no angle to work with.
Only his fourth Davis Cup match, Cobolli. 2-1, his win-loss record in this competition. Only his second season of involvement with Team Italia. Powering through this first set. Game away now. Cobolli up 5-2.
Very nice variation he uses, especially on the serve on the ad side. There we saw with the kicker, just not allowing Bergs to get in any sort of rhythm on the returner serve. One coming through low, the next one up nice and high. That's tough for the returner. You've got to think about your positioning on the court. How are you going to deal with that kicker?
Time.
sellout crowd loving it here in Bologna in North Italy. It's 20 to 7 in the evening. So at this rate, if Italy do wrap this up 2-0, still plenty of time for everyone to head into the medieval town for some tortellini of.
Oh, lovely. Love that. It's a speciality.
Yeah, the dish of Bologna. Wine's pretty good as well in this part of the world.
Yeah, they've got a dessert version of tortellini here as well, with some sort of cream in it.
Got it all covered, basically. You can't go wrong. Beautiful town. Bologna committed, we understand, to continue to staging this event. It will stay in Italy.
Yeah, his backhand is deceptively really good. It just, the ability to flatten it out and shoot through. You mentioned in the last game, Arv, about the backhand down the line, but there he went cross-court, rushing Bergs. It feels like he's also rushing between the points, Bergs.
Trenta 26, 30-15.
Just missed by a fraction. Close call. Replay up on the big screen.
Trying to get that first hit in. He knows it's crucial, Bergs.
Trying to keep this first set alive for as long as possible. Belgium 3 times runners-up in this competition. 1904 and then a couple in quick succession, 2015 and 2017. Only one of the 4 semi-finalists never to have won the trophy. Germany versus Spain in the other half. Takes place tomorrow, slightly earlier tomorrow, 12 o'clock start.
Yeah, it's the weekend, so they can get the fans in on that day. Start a bit earlier. The later starts here during the week gives them the chance, gives the fans possibly the chance to come after work.
Bit more time for whoever wins that to recover ahead of Sunday as well, which is crucial. Final on Sunday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, local time. Lorenzo Sonego enjoying what he's seeing so far. Drafted in to the squad fairly late when Lorenzo Musetti withdrew last week. Doesn't have to look far for solutions, does he? Filippo Valandri just prints out the top 100 and goes down the list to the next one.
He was more than happy to join the team at late notice. Sonego, why would you not? This sort of atmosphere with some of his best friends on the team. It's a nice luxury that Valandri has.
2 points away from this first set. Lovely move when he recognised there was an opportunity.
Just like hitting a regulation forehand, that drive volley.
40-0.
The perfect contact.
40 love.
Brings up 3 set points. In exactly half an hour. Hasn't done much wrong today.
40-26. 40-15.
Sensibly just taking his time ahead of set point number 2.
Well, he's always going to be there, Bergs.
30.
He's got the right attitude, he's hanging in.
Set point number 3. All 3 saved, so things a little tighter, a bit more interesting now.
Well, it's the first backhand, we just looked a bit hesitant. Cobolli maybe was unsure where to go with it. Oh, well, it was pacey. That's what made it difficult for Bergs.
Italy.
Flavio's father, Stefano, hoping his son can convert a 4th chance. Well, even with the lead he has, there'll be tension rising. Each one of these opportunities slips away.
This is where you want to look across to your captain, Valandri, and have that calming influence here. It's so easy to panic if you're Cobolli right now. Surprising that Bergs tries to go up the line from that position. The tough ask. Guess he wanted to keep it away from the forehand.
Italy.
Looked as if he had time to hook that one cross-court.
He struggled for first serves in this game, just pulling down on his serve a little bit. Cobolli needs to stay up.
Cobolli converts his 5th set point, and that is another excellent set of Davis Cup tennis for the Italian. They're a set away from another final. Germany eventually getting it done, saving 3 match points in that tie-break in the doubles. Quite incredible last 10 minutes or so to that tie. Kravitz and Putz getting it done once more for the Germans in doubles. They've lost only 1 match alongside one another in this competition. We'll see them back tomorrow. 19-minute breaker last night, or early this morning, should I say. Barry Cowan was alongside me last night. What would your overall assessment of the first set be, Barry, from court level?
Yeah, I think Cobolli played a very good first set. Obviously a little bit of a wobble, maybe understandably so, trying to serve out for the set. I think Bergs was a little bit below his best, certainly early on, too many unforced errors. But I always want to put that into context, unforced errors, but maybe the threat of Cobolli, the other end, he forces you to go closer to the lines. And just to add as well, at the end of that set, it felt like I was at a pop concert. 50,000 spectators, the music was blaring out. It was terrific atmosphere. Party time.
It's absolutely deafening down there, isn't it? It's hard to convey if you're watching this at home on the sofa. It's a great finish. Just how loud these Davis Cup days are. I mean, I was stood next to you, Arv.
Yeah.
Ahead of the national anthems. I could hardly hear what you were telling me. You were shouting into my ear from about a foot away.
It's deafening. And this is what this competition is all about. I think the fans know they can be louder than normal. You're supporting the players, but you're supporting your country as well, ultimately. You get more excitable. That's well done. You've got the DJ down there, you've got a good MC as well, pumping up the crowd.
They must be absolutely exhausting days for the players and the team members. I mean, as well as the fans from Argentina last night, they were singing for 7 hours non-stop, every point.
Yeah, some of the best supporters in the world, the Argentines. We know that through other sports, football especially. They love a sing-song.
Even more intense, the noise, when you're indoors, of course. All that noise is contained. That's massive.
What a strike. Right in the zone for him. Look at that for athleticism. 2 meters up in the air here. Well, not quite, but you know what I mean. Airborne.
There's that serve again. He's really struggling with it because it hasn't got a lot of pace. That was just at 156, but it's kicking up. Just can't quite get over it, Bergs.
Done well to inject some pace in that forehand. Bergs, because he was in defence there.
Quarter-finalist at Wimbledon this year, Cobolli. So far his best effort at a major.
40-15.
Well, I was really fortunate to see his run through to the title in Hamburg just before Roland Garros, and maybe that week, at the beginning of the week, his serve was a little bit predictable. Not now. I just wonder, actually, that his success at Wimbledon, sometimes you know, you have to serve big, where on the clay, maybe because he's got so many tools in his locker, that just wasn't the ability back then to just apply himself to try and be aggressive with that first shot.
He'll certainly be able to get his forehand to play a lot more after that serve.
Yeah.
So it's a mentality too, wanting to step up to the line and find some aces. Rearing up, couldn't keep it down, Bergs. Oh, they've got to go all the way back or come up even further.
1 game on.
And it wasn't so long ago that it generally ran through Italian tennis that they weren't necessarily known for having great serves, but you think now, the modern generation, you have to look at Berrettini, also Sinner, the changes he's made, how much that's helped him as Berrettini makes his entrance back onto court, or the side, should I say.
It's Matteo, superstar in these parts. Just settling in between Sonego and Simone Bolelli. Haven't seen the doubles boys in action this week yet.
Hopefully they've been getting in lots of practice.
Ferocious hitting once more, world class.
Right out of the top draw. So much aggression from Cobolli. He just was not going to take no for an answer there. Finally found the winner. Flattened that one out. That's where the space was. Almost 100 miles an hour, that final forehand.
They really are spoilt, aren't they, the Italian fans, just thinking about the players they have and how much fun they are to watch for the younger generation. You know, Sinner doesn't need an introduction, of course. He's achieved so much already. And you've got Musetti with his one-hander, so much flair. You've got this guy just absolutely clobbering the ball. Berrettini with his serve and his forehand.
Sinner that never misses a ball. Oh, the list is endless.
Something for everyone, though, isn't it? If you're a young player in Italy.
Great charisma as well from the players.
Yep.
Yep.
It's well done. Bergs still plugging away, trying to work his way back into this match. 2-1, second set.
Doing a good job in this second set, Bergs. Doesn't look as if he's allowed that first set to rattle him. Build some scoreboard pressure now on Cobolli.
Time.
It was a noisy change of ends, another one. Both sets of fans in full voice.
Thank you.
All sorts of instruments among those Italian fans, trying to raise the volume. Loudspeakers, drums.
The megaphone. It gets you after a while, though.
Sirens. What a serve, 213 kilometers an hour.
That's over his head as well. Looked as if he was going to go with a kicker. Nice disguise to it. Plumb on the line.
Right.
71% first serve percentage right now. He's won nearly 80% of the points behind it.
Italy.
Goodness me, talk about hitting your spots in that game.
2 games on.
Just over a minute to hold. It was a Fed special.
And they're talking about the pace that he generates. He's so explosive. Sort of got that ball toss, as we know, that's a long way in front. It's actually not too high, the ball toss, and then he sort of explodes into it. He's got such strong legs.
A very good footballer, wasn't he, in his youth? Flavio, I understand he was part of the Roma youth team project.
I get really jealous of these types of people because they're just good at everything.
Got all the talent, haven't they?
Yeah. If it wasn't tennis, it could have been something else.
Oh dear, thought he'd made a good job of the readjustment until he sent that flying long.
The fact that Cobolli was in a strange position in the court may have caught his eye there. Because after this forehand, Cobolli actually moved forward. And he guessed the right way. That caught his eye there, Bergs.
Good recovery. You never know when those kinds of misses can unsettle a player in this sort of atmosphere. Straight back to business.
Gioco, Belgium.
Bergs' turn to hammer down an ace.
Belgium conduce 3-2, 3-2.
Another good service game from the Belgian.
Serving well. He's only lost 1 point behind his first serve in this second set. Also like the mix that he can throw in. Serve and stay back, but can he also serve and volley if required, so a lot of that on the grass from him effectively. It's a nice change up to have.
Time. Please.
How do you live with that sort of hitting? It was a Berrettini-like forehand. Learning the trade off his mate, dropping the hammer.
Sweet as a nut. Created his own angle. I like the wind up to it. It's tough to actually read where he's going with it.
Yeah, you've got the situation here where he continues to serve great. Bergs just can't quite. I mean, he couldn't do anything with that one, but generally he just can't quite get the timing. Maybe he needs just a return to get him going.
Wow, what a second. Big and right on the line.
104 miles an hour, that second serve. Absolutely cracking his serve, and he's racing through these service games.
Mixing it so well.
Nice sense of the size of this venue. Over 10,000 seats inside this super tennis arena, staging the final 8 for the first time this year. Last game, isn't it, with this set of balls? Sometimes a little bit slower through the air, having fluffed up.
The way both these guys have been hitting the ball, wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, they're slightly torn. No ball's going to survive this sort of battering.
Ball's changed after 7 games initially, and then every 9 games through these matches. And the speeds have been tracked, haven't they, by our friends at Hawkeye? They do slow as they get older and fluff up, so they are, I mean, in theory, slightly easier to get back into play if you're a returner at this stage.
The ball just goes through the air a bit slower because of the, I guess, the friction through the air. Because of the fluff, the ball is bigger. The resistance from the air is greater.
Half chance developing here.
A couple of unforced errors from Bergs got him in trouble. This is where you really feel the pressure. Fans get loud too, you feel that.
Really use the first serve here. Well done. Great combination under pressure.
The brave shot to take on and hit it as hard as he did there. It was a floated ball. He had to generate all of his own pace. He was having to back off that as well, create the room. Great strike.
Now, those last 2 points will give him a lot of confidence. Backed himself there. See how pumped up he is heading to the bench. Narrow lead now, 4-3.
Yeah, in terms of for Bergs, I mean, the one thing he's done right from the go, even though it was a difficult start, he hasn't backed off. He's been right on the front foot. He's trying to do the right things. It's just a case, and he's got himself in a good position of holding serve. Can he just execute? This is where he can be dangerous, and I'm sure Team Italians will be wary.
Well, certainly it is Italy in the driving seat at this stage. 1-0 ahead after Berrettini won earlier today. They're up a set in this match, but we saw last night how these ties can turn around. Alexander Zverev, the world number 3, starting his singles, needing to win to keep Germany in that tie against Argentina. Got the win, and then the Germans sneaking the doubles. Cobolli with the new balls now, 3-4.
Nice change up, not going into the backhand, but skidding through into the forehand.
He's got to do more. I know he's serving well, but 4-3 in the second, 2 missed first serves. He hasn't made a return. I think looks like discussion Darcy and Bemmelman's was actually just try and go forward.
Really targeting the forehand wing, catching him late. Someone's serving well. I also think changing your return position is a good idea. Go way back.
Totally agree. Just give yourself a bit of time, get a bit of rhythm, get the ball in court.
Oh, that is so good. What a classy finish.
Because I think sometimes you sort of got to play the long game here. So if you are struggling, maybe you might not get success now, but if you can get a few more balls into court, build a bit of confidence, you might get him potentially in the tie-break. Because if he gets to the tie-break, it might only need to be 1 or 2 returning points.
Shot of Berrettini courtside. Childhood friends, these two. Berrettini and Cobolli. Lovely video doing the rounds the last 24 hours or so of those two at a junior tournament, hanging out together. Despite the age gap, I think Berrettini was around 15 in that video, and Cobolli's a 9-year-old, sat on the bench at courtside. It was a really sweet video.
Yeah, Cobolli eating a packet of something, a Watsits or something.
Just a reminder of what these players go through, isn't it? The journey.
Yeah.
Dreaming of the big time together. Here they are, representing their nation. Davis Cup Final 8.
I think that's why they actually perform so well as a team as well. They're not just a team, it's like they're all family. They've known each other for so long. And I think that sometimes gives you the edge as a team. I feel like the forehand's just vulnerable at the moment for Bergs.
Frustrated he's missed that. That was an opportunity. Second serve.
Repaying the favour in terms of missed returns off the second serve. Scrappy period of play.
Missed the forehands after a quite phenomenal return. What a pickup from Bergs, who survives. 5-4. Belgium lead in this second set.
Actually didn't need to hit that pass that hard. Bergs was going in the wrong direction. Anything in the court would have done, but the adrenaline was pumping. It's a case of trying to manage that as well in this sort of atmosphere here. Get overexcited. Yeah, it's got a...
Captain Darcy's trying to get to work on Bergs ahead of a big game. Belgian fans courtside trying to transfer that energy towards their number one, Zizou Bergs. Cobolli 4-5. Second set, the Italian upper set.
Not making enough returns at the minute, Bergs. That will be frustrating him. The one up high on the backhand has caused him trouble all evening.
backed off there, got the ball in play. It was a really good return, and obviously the advantage of standing a little further back is you can get a really good strike on it. I think he's tight here, Cobolli. I think balls in court just test the nerve. Yeah, this is one of the biggest matches he's ever played.
Better serve. It's a big one.
Oh, it's flat. See the speed through the court.
222 kilometers an hour. That must be there or thereabouts his biggest serve of the day. 138 miles an hour. Clobbered that one. Just enough with the volley. Did well to control that. Keep it short in the court. And on we go in set 2. 5 apiece now.
All that pressure back on the other side of the court. But I like what I saw there from Bergs. Couple of returns taken further back in the court. Just gave himself a bit more time. He made them. That might just help him going forward.
Cobolli senior locked in deep in this second set. Shaky start then.
There is tension both sides of the net.
Oh, he'll feel unlucky. There was a good strike. Looks as if Bergs took a bit off that first serve to make sure he made it. Cobolli now, way back.
Such gutsy player. Obviously, when you do stand that far back, it does make you vulnerable if your opponent has got the nerve to go for that big second serve out wide.
Well done. Just about controlled the volley.
Surprised with the direction of the pass there. There was space up the line. Thought that was going to go there.
Only just dropped in.
I was very late on that volley.
Another hold then for the Belgian #1. Guarantees himself at least a tie-break in this second set. He'll feel good sitting down. Just sense of the size of the support team for the Italians from that replay. Huge number court side.
Time.
Turning into an absorbing set of tennis, this. Impossible to tell which of these two will steal it.
Thank you.
Zizou Bergs with the slight advantage, but Cobolli about to serve, 5-6.
15-0. 15 up.
Got to be one of the biggest of the week. That was massive.
He can hit forehands for winners from anywhere in the court. He was so far back there. Over 100 miles an hour, that forehand. But that ball had such a long distance to travel as well. Still a winner. Launched himself into it.
Effective return that time, making sure he got it onto Cobolli's backhand wing.
Yeah, although he missed the point that returned the first point, actually was a really good strike. So he's starting to find something on the return. The confidence is coming back, which is a good sign.
What a shame for Bergs. Arguably the easier shot in the rally for him. He did so well to defend.
40-15.
Forehand has been up and down at times for Bergs.
Oh, that was wild. Just every now and again goes for just a bit too much, doesn't he?
Overexcited. Trying to hit the cover off this drive volley. See how that ball just came directly down off the strings.
Understandable in this environment, this sort of atmosphere. Can be difficult to control the emotions every now and again. No mistake this time. Into a tiebreak.
6 games all, tiebreak.
Well, it's been a good tiebreak record this year for Cobolli. 21 wins, 11 losses. Take confidence into this breaker.
This is where the crowd can help, these sort of moments in Davis Cup tennis.
And for Bergs,
Belgium.
16 wins, 15 losses. Pretty much 50-50. But winning that first point of any breaker, that just feels so good.
Belgium.
Good start then for the Belgian number one. Grabs the first mini break.
Belgium.
Such an aggressive point.
From the outset, got the strike in on return. Not holding back.
2-all. Thank you. Flavio 3-2 Belgium.
To watch that carefully. Easy to mistime those under pressure, this sort of atmosphere, but he kept his eye on the ball well.
He had to make that decision. Does he let it drop? Because it was close to dropping out. Crossed his mind, but he committed to it. And he had that angle to work with. And a big target.
He launches himself into absolutely every ball, doesn't he?
He really does. There's no holding back. He's not going to die wondering.
Belgian hopes hanging by a thread at this stage. They have to win this tiebreak. 3 points apiece.
Well, right now is where you want to make your first serves. Couple of beauties from Cobolli.
4-3 Italy.
First serve percentage on the match has been very good. High 60s.
Grazie. Quattro pari. 4-all.
Well, that is clutch.
5-4. 5-4 Belgium.
Two excellent first serves as well.
A knife edge, this breaker. Belgium with the narrow advantage. Can Bergs make it count? Still one of these two return points coming up. Half a chance now, looking at a second serve. Did well to get forward, slowly but surely take control of the point, and two opportunities here for Zizou.
That was the telling shot, the forehand into the backhand. That got Cobolli defending.
First set point disappears quickly, so the ball's down Bergs' end. Can he serve this out? Can he hold his nerve? Cauldron of noise here in Bologna. Can he keep the Belgian dream alive? It's long, and Zizou Bergs steals the breaker. Belgium are still alive in this Davis Cup semi-final. Set a piece.
He's enjoying himself. What a great effort that was.
So he's working hard on his man.
See whether that has an effect in this opening game. Cobolli to get this decider underway, set a piece. Very little separating them in that tie-break. Just a missed first serve at the wrong time for Cobolli when he was serving at 4-5.
Ooh, he's trying to push, isn't he, Bergs? He's trying to be aggressive. A couple of missed forehands, so unfortunately for him.
Can I also give you a little update on the team benches at the end of that last set? The doubles players, they both left for the Belgians and also for the Italians. Berrettini's just come back, as has Collignon. They're getting ready, potentially, of what can come next.
And that was nicely taken. Gave no time for Bergs to recover there.
Gioco, Italy.
It's a good game after losing the breaker.
The first game, final set.
Straight back on it.
Look to try and impose his game again, Cobolli. Well, certainly an uptick in Bergs' aggression. In that second set, he knew he had to be a little bit more aggressive. This was the first set. You can see 23% of the time behind that that 2-meter mark, he was having to do a fair bit of defending. But in the second set, less defending, a little bit more aggression, able to come forward a fair bit. Two was getting to the net a bit more, didn't have to play too many volleys when he came forward. But up inside that baseline, a lot more in that second set. He'll look to do the same in the third here. A winning formula in the second for him.
Zero 15, la 15.
Oh, that's a good serve. Trying to go with the block, but right in the body.
Yeah, he tried to chip the first return as well, which was a good play. You wonder whether that's a decision to just make more balls.
Chance developing.
It's been a scrappy start from Bergs. Seen some errors. He was so solid in the second set.
15-13.
Well, as I said, I mean, he was really, I wouldn't say tough, Darcy, on Bergs, but he was right in his face. And sometimes, obviously, you got that adrenaline rush that he had at the end of the second set, that you're vulnerable at the beginning of the third. This is a massive game for him to get through it.
Finding the sideline, Bergs that time, leaping dangerously.
Felt like it had to be that good. Cobolli was gonna start weaving his web otherwise.
Still with work to do. 30 all in this second game. The deciding set.
Quaranta, 30. 14-13.
Dealt with impressively. It will further boost the belief, that sort of recovery.
He would have been concerned beginning of the game. Good mental toughness, good response.
Now 26-0, 15 out.
Clever serve, that one. Beautiful movement to that. Curling away from Bergs with the spin on the ball.
Really has all the serves, doesn't he? All the options, the entire service box is available to him.
seen too much variation from either of them in terms of dropping in shorter balls.
40 love.
Not a bad idea, just needed better execution. He's way short.
Game points for Italy.
Please.
Block return from Bergs that time, a little bit slower, wasn't it?
No pacer, got to generate your own. Can be tricky.
Wonder whether there are moments for Italian fans who may be watching at home, whether sort of watching from behind the sofa when Cobolli winds up for one of those.
Yeah.
It's high-risk stuff at times, isn't it?
Second game now where he has been 40 love up and pressure on now. Let Bergs back into the game.
Beautiful.
Took it on and he made it. Cut the angle, moved on to it. That was superb. So well balanced when he struck it.
So 40 love, back to deuce. Missed first serve. It's dangerous moments for the Italian number one. And I think Zizou Bergs must be sensing it now. 4 points in a row. He's got a chance to break.
Very tentative backhand that was from Cobolli. He is feeling the nerves, both player and father.
Good serve, massive response. Look at Cobolli.
That's what he does. Berrettini just drops the hammer. Not out of this game yet.
Turning into a fascinating battle, this.
What a couple of strikes off that wing from Bergs. So impressive. Found excellent length from such a deep position there. Just kept pummeling that wing of Cobolli's.
Belgian fans ready to celebrate if he can convert. Another big serve, saves the day. Let's have a bit more noise says Flavio.
And this right now is as loud as it's been. Brilliant.
Sellout crowd chanting his name.
Let the serve.
Slow to react that time.
Zizou Bergs.
Another backhand in the net. It's like he's just decelerating. He's not trusting himself.
Three saved.
Such good composure there. That was awkward. Nothing easy at this stage. It was low. He had to make sure the contact hit it hard enough. Good job from Bergs to dig this one back. So it was another very good first serve.
Feeding off this crowd.
Italy.
Trying to use their help to get across the line in this third game.
I am a little surprised he went for the line backhand. When you think of the troubles that Cobolli's had in his two-hander, was that the time to just go back cross?
I think it's good.
No, long.
Or is it? No. Cobolli wasn't sure. Must have felt close off the strings. You're right, Arf. Just a fraction too much on that backhand.
I feel like they need to turn the volume up.
Times 50.
I'll just say that where I'm sat, I'm right under the speakers, so I hear it clearly, but the players don't.
Italy.
Automated line calling, of course, without the line umpires, as they're known. Brilliant hold. And this place erupts.
Well, he might just have to put a ring around that game. What a game to eventually get through. It's 40-love up. It looked like it was going to be routine, but he had to find some very good first serves when the pressure was on. He'll be so relieved at the change of ends, Cobolli. In many ways, this next return game is a free one for him. He can have a swing.
That's the wolf of his beloved Roma, his football team that he used to represent as a kid and follows with passion these days.
Time.
Flavio's footballing friend, he can't take it, can he?
Someone get him a stiff drink.
Yeah.
Get the guy a scotch.
Not just 90 minutes in this sport. Could go on for hours.
Yeah, absolutely.
On serve, 1-2.
Can't run the clock down in this sport. You've got to win that final point.
Pari, 15-all.
His good friend Matteo with a lot more Davis Cup experience, trying to help his good friend along.
Well, if you can get that ball back when using new balls, have the slight advantage. Another return that skipped through.
He is so into it, isn't he? He was in tears when the Italians won this trophy last year in Malaga. Meant so much to Berrettini. He said in the last few days that he used Davis Cup as a motivation to get back fit.
He's been put through the ringer, hasn't he, the last 3 seasons, Berrettini. So many injuries, so many dark days, I'm sure. It's all been worthwhile for these moments.
It's a great point from the Belgian. Didn't overdo things.
Big point, and he plays one of the points of the match for him. Pressure is on, just using his forehand so well. Spreading the court.
Zizou Belgium. 2 giochi pari, 2 games all.
There's 4 games of this decider shared then. We're no wiser as to who might nick this.
Well, right now he is absolutely crushing the ball, Bergs. He's got the adrenaline rush.
Interesting mental and emotional test this, isn't it, for both players? You think of what they've achieved in their careers so far. Cobolli's so young, of course. A couple of big titles this year on the ATP Tour, the Wimbledon quarter-final. But he hasn't played too many big matches at Davis Cup. So in terms of, you know, the matches he's played so far, this has got to be one of the biggest of his young career.
It's just so much more pressure when you're playing for your country. You've got your team on the side. You've got all the fans in here giving their support. It's a completely different feel, a different pressure.
And I do feel, we're talking about feel, guys, he is up the ante in terms of his level. It was a bit scrappy sort of midway through that second set, but he's finding his best, as is Bergs.
And it's fine in the first serves. Bluffed him there, looked as if he was going to go with the kicker. Able to send it out wide.
The same could be said of Zizou Bergs, of course. He's been climbing the rankings in the last couple of years. This is a big deal for Zizou. How does he respond? Can he keep the Belgians alive this evening in Bologna?
Trenta pari. Sergio.
Remember, the Belgium team beat Australia in Sydney 2 or 3 months ago. That was a huge result. So they don't mind an upset.
Well, in the big moments at the minute, he's finding his first serve, Cobolli. 3 points. Such a nice feeling at this stage.
Oh, he'll take those to stay in the game all night long. Nothing Cobolli could do that time.
I think if it hadn't have gone over, hit the net corner, I think it was still going to be a good shot. That angle maybe just going wide. Always need a bit of good fortune on your side.
What a noise.
Italy.
Some courtside just cannot bear to watch at this stage, and so much it means to these Italians packed inside the Super Tennis Arena.
Grazie. Thank you.
It's deep. Cobolli holds, sprints to his chair. Another big hold of serve. And it's advantage Italy once more. What a match.
I think at this stage of the match, I don't think you get tired, do you? You just run on fumes, don't you? I mean, how you can't get tired when you've got this electricity in this stadium. It is brilliant.
Certainly looking that way. I mean, the adrenaline right now is just pumping through Cobolli. I've never seen him look so emotional, just drawing from the fans. I mean, this is another side of him. This is what Davis Cup does to you. Great to see. Looks like he's getting the heart rate down again, ready for another game.
No matter what you achieve on the ATP Tour as an individual, these are the days you will remember. As a youngster, Cobolli playing in front of over 10,000 passionate Italians.
Grazie.
Bergs playing catch-up once more, 2-3.
Gets there in the end. It's been a few occasions where there's been a floated reply, but Bergs hasn't served and volleyed. Might look to do that. Could do.
It might just been a nervous twitch, but he did just bang his racket on his leg. Cobolli. Just keep an eye on that.
Suggesting there might be some tiredness kicking in there, Barry.
Generally, that's what it means, doesn't it? But it might just have been a nervous twitch. I mean, they've covered a lot of ground and explosive points that they're playing, both of them.
And the emotion, of course. Tiring, isn't it? Draining. Emotional energy put into these days as a Davis Cup star.
Might just be after the high of the last game.
Delicately done. Keeps him in the game.
We've seen so much power. Almost a bit surprising when we see a bit of touch. Both these guys have tried to hit through each other.
Belgium. 3 giochi pari, 3-4.
Be surprised if we were treated to another deciding tiebreak on this court after the drama of the early hours of the morning when the German doubles team clinched victory over Argentina, 12-10 in the deciding tiebreak of the deciding match in that last quarter-final of the week.
Quindi 0, 15 out.
Job done for Berrettini earlier today. Italian number 2 putting his team and his nation in front 1-0. It's the score on the bottom right of the picture.
Quindi pari, 15 all.
Doubles teams will be limbering up backstage if required for deciding doubles. That will come around half an hour after the conclusion of this singles. If Bergs wins it, of course.
15, 30-15. Grazie.
Big moment coming up.
If you can get that return deep like that, the forehand's a pretty big wind-up. See the size of the swing. Sometimes tricky to time, and it was coming through on the return.
Oh, it's just missed.
40-30.
Sigh of relief for Cobolli.
Trying to go for the winner early in the rally there. He wasn't far off. Has really been pressurising Cobolli on serve in this third set.
Holt again. A little bit closer to sealing victory for Italy. 4-3.
Time. Thank you.
So how will Zizou Bergs deal with having to hold again? 3-4, final set. It's a nice start.
15-0. 15 out.
Certainly looks as if he's the player that's just playing with a touch more composure out there. Stayed very calm, hasn't he, in this third set. Couple of good balls that he dealt with there. Serve on the line, backhand on the sideline.
15 all.
Still so strong in the corner there, Cobolli. That was not easy to deal with. Excellent movement.
He's the slightly older of the two. Cobolli only 23 years of age. Belgian 26, so a little bit more experience as a tennis player, but also in this competition. Maybe that will play a part.
Please.
What a shame, because he hooked the return into such an awkward spot. Maybe, again, just a little more composure was required.
He rushed it. So desperate to find the winner. Just give yourself a beat longer. Take your time. The strike's so big, good chance that you're going to hit a winner anyway.
Thank you. Gioco, Belgium.
It's a big serve into the body.
4 giochi pari, 4 games all.
Again, around the 138 miles an hour kind of territory. Set all 4 all. Cobolli backhand misses, so the sort of start Bergs was looking for. Can he build on this opening point?
Keep challenging that two-hander of your Bergs.
It's looking vulnerable, the backhand.
Brilliant tennis. Again, the pace of the forehand has to be seen to be believed.
What a shot. He was in defence. He should be defending this forehand, but he attacked it. Look at that. From that angle, it just gives you a good idea how quickly that was back cross court on Bergs.
Yeah, what I love with that point, both captains out of their chairs, applauding the point.
Oh, he's just given it too much on that occasion. Good dig from the Belgian.
Just exhaustion at the end from Cobolli. I mean, this is great tennis right now. What ball striking from both. It was just dropping low on him. That's what made it tougher. Want that fraction higher. Shoulder height would have been better for him. It was waist height.
Thank you.
This is extraordinary.
What a response. Again, finding a first serve when he needs it the most.
He must have been dead on his feet after that previous point.
He looked it.
Just steps up and cracks another ace. It's the backhand again that lets him down, so a chance for Bergs. Can he break here?
30-40.
Feels the slightly more reliable of the two right now. Massive. What a serve.
Use.
some might say, where's the skill in that? Just stepping up and cracking aces. But goodness me, to be able to produce that in this cauldron this evening. Break point down. You've got to have nerves of steel.
You really do. Didn't go for broke on that serve. Plenty of slice, got the 3 point.
Just missed with the forehand. So on we go. Turning into another nerve jangler.
Parità, youth.
Just looking so composed, isn't he, Bergs? It's Cobolli that is trying to redline his game right now.
Hitting that number regularly now, 222 kilometers an hour again. 138 into Bergs's midriff. Good luck with that. Another titanic service game for Flavio. Races to his bench. He's a game away.
5 games to fall.
These reactions right now from Cobolli are so good. This is so fun to watch. Using the change of ends to get the heart rate back down, relax again, and come out firing. This is where you feel he has the advantage, serving first in the third. The pressure is all on Bergs. Got to serve to stay in it. Stay in the match, stay in the tie.
Time.
Around 10,000 Italians, as well as Cobolli's teammates, hoping that he can break and seal victory for Italy, send them back into a third successive Davis Cup final. All the pressure now on the Belgian number one.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure your lights at your mobile devices are switched off. Non usare flash, per favore.
Just need to lose all the lights around the arena, shining down from this capacity crowd. Has to hold to keep Belgium in it.
Please.
That's what he'll have to contend with if he misses a few first serves, all part of the Davis Cup atmosphere. And it'll just get louder with every point Cobolli wins.
And we saw by that graphic, it's been slightly easier for him to hold this third set for Bergs, but that goes out the window right now.
Grazie. Please. Thank you.
it's missed. And he's halfway there.
0-30.
Noise is deafening inside the Super Tennis arena.
They're playing their part. They're putting the pressure on Bergs. He's feeling it.
Grazie.
Oh, just got a bit overexcited, I think. Needs to take a breath.
Just living or dying by that style of play right now, Cobolli.
What must this feel like for these two players?
Thank you.
What a chance. Got to get that back on the island, surely. A let-off for Zizou. Clawing his way back into this service game, little by little.
Quaranta-30. 40-30.
Just felt like it was too big too soon.
Thank you.
Again, Italy just 2 points from victory. It's wide. The Italians on the brink. Cobolli on the brink.
Italy. Grazie. Please. Thank you.
Match point for the hosts. What a save, what a serve. Hats off.
Right on that middle line with plenty of slice to it, swinging away from Cobolli.
Please.
He'll get a second chance, connected with the return. Filippo Volandri, the captain, hoping he can convert a second opportunity. And these fans courtside ready to erupt.
Please.
Oh, he's got him again. Same serve,
same spot. That is clutch
thought we'd had all the drama for the day at 1 o'clock this morning, but yet more. Well, this will be some effort if he can hold for 5-all. Two hours and 24 minutes these two have been going at it. Brilliant stuff. Had to watch the lob just to make sure, and he's still in the game.
Top class right now. What an angle that was to open up the court.
Grazie.
Couldn't quite get the elevation.
Vantaggio Belgium.
Very good effort from Bergs. It was a return that drew him forward. Hit the backhand well enough though.
That's brilliant from Bergs. One of his trademark celebrations. Again, he's kept Belgium in the tie.
Two brilliant first serves he found at match point down. Showing his mettle there, Bergs.
Zero, 59.
Just hop long, that forehand. Nothing easy at this stage.
15 all.
Yeah, so often it's a player that just ultimately deals with the nerves better, fewer unforced errors.
Flavio Lopez enjoying the drama courtside, tournament director at the Davis Cup Final 8. And incredibly, our good friend Enrico has just dug up a golden nugget for us.
Let's hear it.
Well, there's a connection between Flavio Lopez and Steve Dussie's the Belgian captain. The last time a Belgian player saved a match point and won a Davis Cup match was against, guess who, the lefty from Spain.
Amazing. What a coincidence that would be if that would happen again.
2011. He's just going to give him a wave if Bergs gets this done. What an exchange. These Italian fans living and breathing every single one of Cobolli's shots right now.
Well, Bergs thought there was no way through there, tried to change it up. Good disguise, but he just didn't get enough elevation.
I wonder whether Matteo would prefer to be watching or playing.
Can't be easy.
Two points for a 6-5 lead. Great depth off the return.
Well, what I can say about Berrettini, there were moments in the last game he could barely look.
That's what it means to them, isn't it? Davis Cup success. These are the weeks these boys will remember. Sharing these emotions alongside lifelong friends on this team. Still in the game. What a return.
Just pounced on that. Such a sharp move. After everything he's given physically, to move like that, exceptional.
He's overdone it. Here comes a chance for Bergs.
Belgium.
This is his 5th break point of the match. He's going to find another one of those big serves here, Cobolli.
Just went for so much.
So surprised he's gone for that. Just wanted to end the point so early. It was Cobolli that had all the pressure on his shoulders.
Vantaggio, Italy. Thank you.
Another holds for Cobolli.
Italy conduce 6.
Italy ahead.
6 games to 5.
Which way is this going to go? I have absolutely no idea. Putting everyone through it right now, Cobolli and Bergs. I mean, unbelievable drama right now.
Just going back to the break point, guys, and when he went for the absolute glory shot, he did actually straight away apologise to Darcy. He just got a little ahead of himself, and it's a fine line. It's that adrenaline that's got him to this stage, but there have been a couple of occasions in this third set he's gone for that back and down the line when you do feel maybe in 12 months' time he might just go 1 or 2 more shots cross court.
Time.
So Zizou Bergs has it all to do, all over again. He's got a hold. Incredible efforts when he was serving at 4-5. Remember, saving 2 match points.
Grazie.
Again, he has to hold serve to keep his nation in this tie.
Brindisi 0, 15 love.
Produced the return he was looking for.
Steve Darcy just actually pointed to Jake Garner and said, I'm not hearing that call. Not surprised.
It's deafening in here.
Yes, finds the corner on that occasion. Placed perfectly.
Well, sometimes it's slightly easier when you're given that one shot to win the point. You got the target, you hit it, you know you're going to win the point.
Just wonder whether Bergs could have got a racket onto that.
Grazie.
Ancient history now. Oh, that's looks shaky. Cobolli ahead again.
15, 30, 15-30. Thank you. Net for serve.
Is he going to change it up here and go out wide again, or is he going to use that one up the tee? Did the hard part on the return of serve.
Yeah, that's twice now. He's produced good returns, but hasn't been able to back them up. So 5-6-30 all. Point away from a deciding tiebreak.
Thank you.
As if things couldn't get more dramatic. It's well done. Incredible effort, really, particularly at 4-5, saving the match points, controlling his emotions in the noise inside this stadium. Impressive stuff from Zizou. And now it's game on. Who wants it? Who can step up? Italy win the tiebreak. They're into the final. Belgium win it. We're into a doubles.
It's a massive point to win. First point of the deciding set breaker. I can tell you, Zizou Bergs' deciding set record is incredible. He's won his last 6. In his career on tour, won 8, lost 2. Bergs. Cobolli won 8, lost 5.
Please.
Great composure again, just taking his time. Another mesmerizing exchange.
Rock solid from Bergs, that. He was refusing to miss.
2-1. Belgium.
Shot rally going the Belgians' way. Of course, Cobolli's got to deal with the mental baggage of missing the 2 match points as well, not too long ago. Sometimes be difficult. Bergs the first to strike in this break, in the first mini break. 3 points in a row. Needed that to get things back on track.
Belgium.
Might need to save a bit of energy, these fans, for a doubles.
Grazie. Thank you. Quattro due. 4-2. Belgium.
Can start to count them down now. He's not too far away from what would be a famous victory for Zizou Bergs if he can pull this one out tonight.
Thank you.
Oh, what a point! What a backhand and what a lob!
How on earth has he won that point? He looked down and out.
Forehands long and furious with the crowd, I think. Cobolli just gesturing to the fans behind him. They thought the point was over. when he smacked the backhand up the line. He just lost his focus.
Yeah. Good response though from Bergs.
Bergs 2 points away now. What a match these two have delivered this evening in Bologna. 2 hours and 45 of high drama, but still we're going. Bergs with the slight advantage, still with the mini break.
Please.
Missed by a distance. He's almost there.
6-4, 6-4.
The Belgians ready to celebrate. Can they extend this tie? Two chances now for Zizou to seal it. Now it's Cobolli saving match points. That was a wild forehand.
And again, he's just gone so early for the haymaker up the line.
6-5.
Just a huge mental error from Bergs, a temptation he couldn't resist.
Still match point, remember, for Zizou Bergs. And a second saved.
Wow, that looked tight from Bergs. It's understandable.
6-all.
What on earth is going to happen next in this match? Both players now have saved 2 match points.
Forehand in the middle of the court, it was short. Bergs just could not take advantage. Your mind is telling you to do one thing, your body's just doing another.
Thank you.
6 points apiece. For the big one. It's missed. Bergs will get another chance.
7-6. Belgium.
Will it be third time lucky?
Grazie. Thank you.
He's done it again! And the drama continues. What a point he played.
What are we watching right now? Magnificent.
Sette pari. 7-all. Grazie, signora
Just kept coming at him.
Per favore. Please.
That smash wasn't easy.
Wait, please, wait.
7 apiece. Deciding tiebreak.
Otto 7, 8-7, Belgium.
And Cobolli do it again. 3 match points he saved. (8-7) to the Belgians in this deciding breaker. Cobolli to serve, however. Can he use the advantage of serving to stay in this thriller of a breaker?
Thank you.
He can indeed. Reminiscent of the doubles tiebreak we were treated to at 1 o'clock this morning. 12-10 that one.
Thank you.
Going the Germans' way. And now it's Italy who have a chance. Hold on to the comms booth, Alf Palmer, if he converts here.
Well, the roof is going to come off.
Thank you. Ball, please. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Half an hour since he had his last chances to seal it. Bergs serving 8-9. Again, what a point. What a save. And on we go.
Remarkable stuff.
9-all.
What a volley. Can't tell you how easy this volley is to lose control of. Full stretch there, having to move backwards to get to the ball. What a bit of skill.
Players switch ends once more. Quite extraordinary level of tennis and drama here in Bologna.
Thank you.
Just enough height, enough bounce on that to get over the Italian.
10-9 Belgium.
Great 1-2 combination there to take that forehand as early as he did and then come forward.
Gave it everything. Match point Belgium once more. Oh, well done. Stayed cool and calm. And that's 5 saved.
Putting everyone through the ringer here, Cobolli.
10 apiece, can you believe it? Oh, he's found the line. Bergs can't believe it.
Almost looks as if he was waiting for the call. It didn't come.
11-10, Italy.
12 millimetres of the line we're hearing. That backhand's caught. Italian fans.
Grazie. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Ready to go wild.
Let first serve.
Fourth chance for Italy. Starting to lose count now. I think it's 4 match points for Italy, 5 for Belgium, and we're still not done. Credit to Bergs that time.
Could have made that. Just couldn't find the elevation.
Please.
Pulled it wide. Will this be the moment? 12-11 with Cobolli to serve.
12-11, Italy.
The 5th chance for the youngster to put Italy into the final. Just incredible. The quality keeps on coming. How on earth is Zizou Bergs still alive in this match?
You are joking me. What a point to play. The level. The back end of this tiebreak has been so good. Such brave play from Bergs.
5 match points apiece now. Switching ends again, 12 points apiece.
Grazie.
How on earth do they keep picking themselves up? Brilliant combination. What composure. It will be match point number 6 for the Italian number 1.
Thank you. Please, ladies and gentlemen. Please.
What a serve.
He's like that one. Ball was so far to the right, they could only go up the tee.
all.
Grazie.
Well, it will be Zizou Bergs now, who gets one more opportunity.
Belgium.
He's saved 6 match points, the Belgian. And this will be his 6th chance to get across the line. Come on, guys.
Another first serve.
14 all.
Cobolli.
Just too much in the end. Bergs clinging on. Cobolli was throwing everything into those forehands.
15-14.
Belgium now in the driving seat. Another chance for Zizou. And this one on serve.
Thank you.
Of course he saved another.
Electric speed up to that drop shot, and what a bit of skill at the end of the sprint. And we go on. Got the perfect amount of length on that shot, Cobolli. Zizou's father being put through it.
It's 15 all, but that's not a regular service game.
I can assure you not.
That's the tie-break score. It's not a typo. Do not adjust your set. One of the most remarkable tie-breaks I've ever seen. It's missed. And here we go again. The lion's share of the fans inside this arena will shuffle towards the edge of their seats, ready to celebrate, because it's match point Italy once more. Surely something has to give. Goodness knows what his father's thinking. 16-15. He's done it! Italy are into another Davis Cup final. What a night for Flavio Cobolli. What a match, and one of the most memorable Davis Cup tiebreaks you are ever likely to see. He saved 7 match points en route to victory. It's 2-0 for the hosts. They'll be back on Sunday to face either Spain or Germany. Surely the greatest night of this young man's career. bedlam in Bologna. 7-6 in the third, but goodness me, that doesn't tell the full story.
What a gladiator. What an effort from Flavio Cobolli. The relief he must feel right now. The joy. Our comms box is rocking.
It's literally shaking in this place.
Let the celebrations begin. Did not know which way that match was going to go. It's party time.
Well, one of the craziest matches I've ever seen. And goodness me, this competition never fails to deliver, does it? This is a night he'll remember forever.
Absolutely. There is no doubt this will live long in the memory of everyone here. What a pleasure to watch that match, watch that drama unfold.
And the quality in the tie-break was jaw-dropping.
Just haymaker after haymaker, taking chunks out of each other.
13 Davis Cup wins in a row for Italy. Easy to forget, isn't it? Amid the drama, just what it means for them. They're back in the final on home soil. Third final in a row. And they'll be the favourites against either Spain or Germany. What a 24 hours we've had here in Italy. The drama of the doubles tie-break. Bergs can't bear it. Not surprising. He gave it everything.
Yeah, you feel for him. You have to.
By my maths, he saved 6 match points.
Yeah, Cobolli just consoling him there. Nice to see. This is where this sport is so cruel. There's no drawing a match like this. Someone has to win.